Hello everyone, this is LaChan with Power Life Hypnosis. Thank you to all my subscribers for returning to my channel, and thank you for all my new viewers for coming to check out my videos. I am doing this video in a different format because at the beginning of the year I got a little busy, but I still wanted to get these out to you guys. And I'm also using Kipper cards as well as Oracle cards to give you guys a different style of mine, so I truly hope you enjoy it. Also, I have changed the pricing system on my private readings. I've talked to you guys, and what we find to be the most simple is $20 per 10 minutes. And I can do a video for you. So I can do a 10-minute video, 20-minute video, 30-minute video, 40-minute video, depending on how much you would like to know. And I will make a private video for you and send you an email with the unlisted link for that video, so you can then view it and it will only be visible to you. So if you would like to book a private reading with me, please email me at powerlifehypnosis@gmail.com, and I would love to set something up with you. Okay, so this video is going to be for the earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. And so I'm going to start with Taurus. So the first card that I got for Taurus is meetings. And the meetings card represents happiness, harmony, socializing, pleasant social events, meeting with like-minded people. It can deal with teamwork, cooperations, and associations. And the card that came out on the left side is 36 Hope Big Water, which has to do with our dreams, our aspirations, our hopes, things that feed our soul, our wishes, our yearnings. So it looks like you can be yearning to meet with other people, to socialize with other people. You could be hoping for an actual meeting, a meeting that you've been waiting for, or an important meeting. You could be wanting to join others in like-minded groups. That can be an interest of yours this month. And it looks like these meetings will be going on behind closed doors. So they could be going on in a house. They could be going on in an apartment. So it could be meeting with friends. 36 Hope Big Water also refers to excessive alcohol use and drug use. So one message here is to, when you're meeting with other people, watch your alcohol intake. Watch, the way you present yourself, because if it's an important meeting, you do want to present yourself well. So these meetings will be going on behind closed doors. And this could be a meeting at a house or amongst people with similar values, similar material values. This could be something related to a family, because house deals with family, clubs, or again, business meetings. And let's see what we have here. So what I see here on the top is main person. So this represents you. We have main person, meetings, and work occupation. So these meetings could be regarding building something. You could be building something up with like-minded people. You could be, again, business, work occupation, so it's business. So I'm seeing a lot about possible business meetings, which can improve your career or job situation. You could also be wanting to join groups, like sports groups or exercise groups or hiking groups. You could be wanting to learn a new skill this month, and it could be a skill that will improve your job situation or career. It could be something to do with gardening, anything that is outside and requires manual labor or manual work. So socializing meetings is going to be a large theme for you in the month of January for Taurus. And the oracle card that I pulled here is Time to Go. And Time to Go came out in the reverse. This resonates a 9 energy, which has to do with endings. And this is saying that if you're in a position right now in some area of your life where you feel like you've come to an end, like you just can't take anymore, where you're disappointed, where you're feeling discouraged, all is not lost. It's saying that this same type of situation is going to come back and it's going to resurface. So this situation is more of a break and not an ending. For example, if you are with someone and the relationship didn't work out, you could be feeling discouraged, or this can be also with a job situation. If you had a job and you got let go, or the job didn't work out, you could be feeling very discouraged. But this is saying that all is not lost, and this is more of a break rather than an ending. And this situation is going to come up again. And know that destiny is at charge with this situation. Know that you are taken care of, and everything is going to happen for your greatest good in perfect timing and in perfect synchronicity. So everything will work out to your benefit however it does. And know that Spirit, God, your higher power, loves you and has your best interests in mind, and whatever is yours will not be denied from you. Everything will work out as it should. And next we have Virgo, Virgo the Virgin. So Virgos, before I start this, I would like to say that to be forewarned is to be forearmed. I see a lot of warnings here for you, and I know that sometimes people don't like to hear negative news, so listen at your own discretion. But again, there's some warnings here that may keep you safe this month, so I do advise listening, because the situation may or may not come up for you. But if it does, again, you will be forearmed. So, Virgo, the first card that came out is Court Person. That's the card in the center position. And court person usually is associated with someone associated with the court system. So it could be attorneys, a judge, a lawyer, an advisor, someone who decides benefits. Okay? And it can also mean disputes. So there could be a dispute that happens sometime in the month of January, or it can mean that someone pressures you or attempts to pressure you to do something that you don't want to do and something that you're not completely comfortable with. So that may be a theme this month. And the card that came out before the court person is a little child. And a little child represents something new happening in your life, a new person coming in, a new situation, a new beginning. Or it can represent someone acting naive and someone being childish, or someone being immature. It can represent someone who is young. Okay? And what this is saying, that there could be a situation, a new situation, in which someone gets involved in a dispute behind closed doors, because the card that we have on the end here is the House card, which represents behind closed doors. It can represent being pressured to do something at a house, or it can represent being pressured to do something by your family that you don't necessarily want to do. And this situation could be a challenge to your self-confidence or your self of security. Or for those of you in relationships, it can be new disputes in relationships. And this could be over something that is naive, something that's immature, something that shouldn't really be an issue. And what I see here, the two warning cards that came out, and they came out all in a row. So we have grief and adversity. And grief and adversity, it refers to having the dispute with this person causing a lot of pain. So it's going to cause grief. It's going to cause adversity. It's going to say that things may not work out in your favor. And it's saying to actively approach these problems before you solve them. And we have court person again, and gloomy thoughts. And gloomy thoughts is a second warning card, and it advises you against doing the wrong thing. It can also represent muddled thoughts. Again, gloomy thoughts, sadness, depression, confusion. Both of these cards suggest a lot of sadness concerning the situation, which is why I say that it's likely related to some kind of dispute or having to do something that you don't want to do, as opposed to an actual court person. For some of you, this can be something related to court, but I feel as if again, it has more to do with disputes or disagreements. And the gloomy thoughts card is saying to wait before you sign a contract, wait before you make an agreement, or you give your consent to anything, because this situation may not work out for your benefit. And this is advising you again to not do the wrong thing. Okay, the situation could cause gloomy thoughts and sadness, and negative thinking. Or this could be saying that you can receive some completely unexpected news regarding this grieving adversary and the situation, adversity, and the situation that you are being put in. Okay, so again, to be forewarned is to be forearmed. I know I said that probably 3 times, but I really want to sink that message in. So the oracle card that I chose for you is Here and Now. And this card came out in the reverse, and when it's in the upright, it represents, of course, being in the here and now, okay, being in a balance between the past and the future, being present in your life right now. However, the shadow side of this card, and this card resonates a 5 energy, so there could be some changes going on this month. And in the reverse, the dark side of this card says, whenever you're looking at the past or whenever you're looking at the future, you are not here in the present and you are draining your power because there is no time like now. Now is the time to manifest what you want in the future, but the future is not here, so it's not the best idea to focus so much on the future. Use this time now to manifest what you want in the future. Use this time now to work on what you want to come about in the future. Okay, and this is also saying that the past is an illusion. So I'm getting a message here for some of you that are thinking a lot about things that have to do in the past. Know that your past is not now. Who you were back then is not who you are now. Okay, one thing I say, I've said to people is that in the past when you've done bad things, that doesn't make you a bad person. So whatever happens in the past is not now. You are a different person right here and right now. So now is the time to focus on what it is that you really want so it unfolds in the future. And lastly, earth signs, we have Capricorn, Capricorn the goat. So the card that came out in the middle again is meetings, which refers to happiness and harmony and socializing, getting together with like-minded people. This can deal with mutual friendships, equal giving and taking, cooperation, just getting along with others. And the card that we have here on the left is his thoughts. And his thoughts will refer to your thoughts, Cappies, and this will refer to thoughts that you can't get out of your head. Secret thoughts that you can't get over, something you may be focusing on, stressing out about, possibly something going over in your mind, uncontrollable thoughts. You could have these sudden inspirations that you really, really want. This can deal with something being on your mind heavily. So you could be doing a lot of thinking about a meeting coming up, a social event coming up, or socializing in general. You could be having a lot of thoughts with being around other people, or this could be some kind of, business meeting or important meeting that you're thinking about a lot. And on the other side of meetings, the third card is great happiness. So this is showing that whatever you're thinking about these meetings, everything is going to be very successful. Everything's going to be great and come out in your favor. So there's going to be a successful turnout and contentment. Everything's going to be great. And above the meetings card, I have pleasant letter. And pleasant letter refers to some type of news coming in, some type of communication. So it could be a letter, a postcard, it could be a text message, an email. It can be any kind of communication. It could be a phone call that comes in. And it's going to be communication about these meetings or about this meeting. So you could get a message from somebody you've been waiting for, or you could be getting messages from a lot of people to do many different meetings. And again, everything is going to work out great. I feel as if you are a male, because the main person card came out on the bottom, I feel as if you're a male, you will be receiving a lot of messages for meetings, for socializing with other people. However, if you're a female, this applies to you as well. So the oracle card that I pulled out for you, Cappies, is the Imagine card, and this came out in the reverse position. And the Imagine card resonates a 2 energy, which has to do with partnerships. So that's very interesting that the partnerships card came out also with the meeting cards in the center, or the meeting card rather, in the center. And Imagine card in the reverse, it speaks to In the month of January, you may be experiencing some kind of illusions or wishful thinking, or you may not be able to see things as they really are right now. And you may be seeing something from a past lens. You may be seeing something, interpreting something through the lens of the past. So if something painful happened in the past, you may be seeing that type of situation now, and you may be afraid that that's going to happen again. You know, you keep replaying an old hurt or an old disaster or an old issue in your mind, thinking that that situation is going to happen again, thinking that you're going to be hurt again. And this is saying that that type of thinking comes at a cost, and catastrophizing is not the way that you want to go. Thinking the worst and fearing the worst is not the way that you want to go. And that's actually a misuse of your communication. Of your imagination, because what you imagine can come true. Okay, so if you're thinking negatively, you're drawing that energy to you, and in turn, it's possible, not always, it doesn't always happen, but it's possible that you will then in turn draw negativity to you. You know, negativity draws negativity. So this is saying to use your imagination in a better way and imagine what it is that you really want. Imagine the best. Okay, it's the saying stay grounded and imagine what you want, and then what you desire will come about in the month of January. Okay, Earth signs, so those are the messages that I have for you. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please like this video, thumbs up if the messages resonate with you. Please share this video and subscribe to my channel. I will be doing mid-monthly romance readings, so I'm very excited to bring those to you. Please email me at powerlifehypnosis@gmail.com if you would like to book a reading with me. All right, thank you so much, Cappies. Have a wonderful, and Earth signs, I'm sorry, all the Earth signs, all of you guys, have a wonderful, wonderful January 2017, and I will see you back here again. Thank you.